Hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever may be the case for you. Especially welcome back to Dive, or any of my subscribers who might be interested in my IVE rankings. We are currently doing a lot from the IVE first full album, and I've enjoyed all of the tracks that I have heard so far. Let's take a look at my current rankings. And you can see one song off of this album has made it to my number one, mine. I'll scroll down through the list so that you can see it. I'll go kind of slow, but if you need to pause the video, totally understood. Just be sure to hit play after you see your list here. We're on song number 28 now. We're doing Cherish, which is I think it's a track off of that same album, but I'm not sure. I will have the proper description in the notes. You might see some songs here that like Solo and See You on Friday that aren't on the YouTube channel here. I do have a Patreon post where I rank some extra songs, but today, again, we're ranking Cherish. Let's get to it. Cherish. I am not certain if I've heard this song before or not. Perhaps. I haven't listened to the full IVE full album, so maybe this will be a first time, maybe it won't. Not sure. I don't recall the name of the song before. And as always, I have a link for the lyric video that you see here, as well as for the audio that's put out by IVE on their YouTube channel. And I do talk over videos. I do sometimes play into this thing over videos. I do pause videos. If none of that is your style, I totally get it. But it's the way that I do things around here. So if you're going to leave now after hearing that, I totally understand. And I thank you for, giving the video a shot up to this point. Here we go with Cherish.
가득했던 selfie 난 너도 알다시피 selfish 멋대로인 게 좋으니까 근데 일어나 흔든 너야 내 안에 빈이
Oh wow.
만족해 남의 건 관심 없던 나인데 널 보면 왠지 자꾸 두근대 조심해 널 위한 warning 망설임 없어 난 all in 다가와 이리
Oh.
넌날 봐 이미 I'm gonna cherish you 완벽한 케미 알게 해줄 테니
Long ears sound great.
I'm gonna cherish you.
Let's pause there. I've been putting the chords over my head, but that progression is very familiar to me. It's a progression that I first heard, and it's been used before this, I'm sure. But when I was in college and learning jazz standards, a tune called Autumn Leaves, which, let's see. So it would have, in this case, it would, that I'm just going over that pre-chorus real quick. G minor, yeah, to C7, to F major, yeah, to a B flat major, to an E minor 7 flat 5, yeah, to an A7, to a D minor, to a D7. Nice. Now, for the verse, I mean, that makes sense. That puts everything kind of in D minor. The first chord that we heard was actually an E flat major. Yeah, I think so. An E flat like major 9 or 6/9. Yeah, it's more like a major 9 with the major 7 in it. But then it sounded like it went to a G major 7, to a B flat major 7, to a D minor 9, and then the second time around, I know it went back to the E flat major 7. But there was a transitional chord in the first part of it. Maybe it was in F major 7. I'll have to transcribe that listening to it more intently than I have to do here on the video, and then put those chords over my head at the time. Very interesting. G major, B flat, G minor 9, and F major 7. Okay. And that's it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, it's an E flat. That is an E flat major 7. I love that counter line. That works really nice over that chord progression. I wouldn't have been able to come up with that on my own. That's some pretty genius. Either somebody improvised it or whatever, or wrote it, but it really works. The thing that's interesting also is the chords. Yeah, there's a clash between this major 7 chord and the melody. Because the melody's playing in F natural, but a G major 7 chord would have an F sharp in it. I find all of those kind of contrasts interesting. And you can get away with it because there's no chord playing at the same time. Because if there was a chord playing at the same time, you would have a sound kind of like this. That doesn't exactly sound, it's not this, and it's not this. It would be this, which just sounds awful. But because those two notes aren't playing at the same time, you can get away with that. And it makes it kind of fun and unique. I like that. Yeah, that's like right there. Oh, I love those background harmonies. They really emphasize the major G. Back to Autumn Leaves, okay. Oh, that time they just went to the E flat. Oh, I love that. I love the pocket that Liz has here. Yeah, Liz just blew me away because the way she was emphasizing certain syllables and the way that was feeling in the time felt really just kind of smooth, This one. There's so much energy in that. Okay. B flat, D minor, F major. Okay. I love it. Goes to the 9. I'm gonna cherish you. 완벽한 케미 알게 해줄 테니. I'm gonna cherish you. I love these breakdowns. Oh. 너를 좋아하는 나 어때? 제멋대로지만 뭐 어때? All right, Ray. I love this part. That's such great accents. That one's okay, but it's the descending ones that are so good. Interesting. That's one of the more interesting songs that I've heard IVE do. I mean, harmonically speaking. because the key center is kind of disguised, which I often like when that happens because it makes my brain open up. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back and listen to this song pretty intensely and transcribe it so that I will have had the chords over my head for that stuff. But the performances are great. Ray's flows are fantastic. Liz's stuff is just so cool in this. That's where all of the energy of it comes for me. I mean, if I was playing in this band, I'd just have things like this, you know. You know, that kind of thing. Or even... But I could groove it. I could get into the groove if Liz was singing those lines that way live. That would be a fun song to do live with a group. I might have to do an arrangement of that for some singers that I know. That would be fun. Okay, sorry. Let's rank this thing. Okay, I know that I like Black Hole better, so let's start there. We're going to be working our way down from here. I like Royal better. Royal also has some of those kind of elements where, like singing a major third against a minor chord. And this one had the singing the minor seventh against the major seven of the chord. Similar kind of bending tonality, so to speak, in a way, or making you rethink about what notes fit chords. Really cool. I like 11 better, though. I like Bang Bang better. I like Ascendio better. I like Shine With Me better. I like this one better than I Am, though. Simply for the harmonically challenged aspect of it, as I am right now, because I haven't transcribed it yet. But I want to figure this one out. So that's what makes it rank high for me, is I want to figure this one out. Plus, just wonderful vocal deliveries on everything. And even the Autumn Leaves callback was really cool for me. Hey, let me know where you would put this in your list. And be sure to check out all kinds of things that I have on my Patreon regarding IVE as well. Some extra content, some extra ranking things like ranking Strawberry Moon with Wan Young and ISO is on the Patreon. The link is in the description. And remember, all ranking posts are always free. So just dive into the IVE collection there while you're there and look it over and see what you like and what you've missed in terms of YouTube stuff. And because everything's there. And anything I've released on YouTube is also free on the Patreon as well. So you don't have to become a paid member unless you want extra content. I do deliver that for certain levels of money. As you can see, people supported me above my head a little while ago. And if you want to leave a like, if you want to hit subscribe, I have no issue with that whatsoever. I think I don't really know what's coming up on YouTube next week, simply for the fact that I know I have to do another extra Patreon post where I'm taking care of some Japanese release stuff and things like that, because I have a tendency to have trouble getting Japanese releases to keep from getting blocked on YouTube. So it's safer for me to just go another direction with it. Again, link in the description. Thanks for watching this time around, and we will definitely be back with next week. I just don't know with what song yet. Take care.